Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch day, and we have OTS 21, a ton of buyouts, and Photon Hypernova to go over, which I love this set because I pulled the Starlight Rare, which I will show right over here. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members. And hopefully you guys will consider being one, as well as let me know what I'm going over in this Market Watch's comment section, what I'm going over in the next Market Watch. Also, my mic is broken, so if my setup seems a little weird or the audio seems a little weird, please let me know in the comment section below. It actually broke a few minutes before I started the stream, so I'm either going to get a new arm or something, but hopefully the audio quality and everything's all that good. So Starlight Rares, we're going to go over this very quickly. So Mirror Jade is already dropping. I thought it would drop and then go back up. So 350 here. It could go closer to 300, but this is going to be a highly requested Starlight Rare, okay? So it's going to be high. It's going to drop somewhat, and you have to keep an eye on it because it'll come back up eventually. Arise Heart, the Starlight Rare, I was lucky enough to pull about 370 over here. Gold Pride at 235. These will go to, I think, 100 something easily. And then the Dusk, these were apparently 100 on Gamer's Choice. I mean, that's amazing. I don't think they're going to drop to 100 personally, but you never know. The Dust Dragon here about 235, which isn't bad. Tri-Brigade at 150. And then you have the actual singles. So Planet at 80 and then E-Telly at 80. I think that these, because at least there's two different types of secret rares, you're going to see a lot of people doing 1-for-1s with these cards, I believe. You know, oh, I got 4 E-Tellys in my case, or like my team has 4 of you know, Castierthos, but we need one more planet. They're about the same value. We could trade 1-for-1 with like a different team. And that's something kind of cool. I think that these will probably settle around, they could go to 60s. I think they could go to 60s, but they could stay around 70s as well. But I think 65 to 75 is where this is going. These two cards are going to stabilize. Thrust at 70 here. It's probably going to follow talents, or sometimes it's lower, like 50s, but then sometimes it's more towards 75, 80. Keep an eye on it. I think that, and you have to remember, for TCG Player, a lot of people cannot list yet until, I believe, well, their listings won't show up until, I believe, 12 p.m. today. So I'm definitely going to go over Photon Hypernova Saturday to see what more of the realistic prices are, where a lot more people's listings will show up and a lot more people can list. Arise Heart, I mean, a lot of people only need 1 or 2 copies of this. I think this card's going to be 15, 20. Next card here, if it decides to load, you know. Okay, come on here. You know, I'm so bad. Okay, there we go. We have Rise Heart. This is one of the best ultra rares in the set. I think it's going to be like Rhino Heart, where it's going to be around 15. It could be closer to 20 most days. I think that once we pull results, it could get closer to 20, but I think it's going to sell around 15. This Limit card is going to go to like 10, 8. Welcome Labyrinth, $15, $16 here. I think this card's gonna be a lot of money because of the Labyrinth hype. I think that if Labyrinth starts having results, it will either stabilize or go even higher than 15. Gold Pride Leon, this is Ultra, nobody cares. The Gravekeeper's Inscription already dropping to $8. I think if this card goes to like 5, 6, you might want to pick some up because the card is good. It's just, it's not good enough, right? It's not a quick play. If it was a quick play, the card would have been literally, it's at $8, $80, right? Because near player activates cards in the graveyard, banish, or special, right? So, you know, but at least if you know your opponent is going to do that during your opponent's turn, you can activate this. But it's also not a quick, but again, not a quick play is what really kind of makes this card not amazing, right? If it was a quick play, it'd be broken. You got the Striking Dragons here about 10. This is a 1 of, I've heard, but some people might play it at 2. $5 probably. Grandug, the Rising Dragon, I think it's going to be like $3, $4, maybe even 2. Y Bridge, I didn't pull any of this. I'm actually going to read this card for like the second or third time. Your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do. Your opponent must send monsters they control to graveyard, so they only control 1 monster. It's definitely not bad. You know, if they're comboing off and they have like 4 monsters and you have like 3 or 4 on the board, by activating this, they have to send it. It's really nice, actually. It's not a bad card at $7, but I feel like we've seen a lot of good trap cards, like, or at least decent enough, like Warning Point and A few others kind of just go down the drain. So I feel like that's the same thing's going to happen with this card. It's not that it's a bad card. It's just not going to be worth money in the long run. At least not for a while. $5 on the champion. Again, I think that's going to be $2. It's going to be like $2. Again, maybe threes. $5 here. I mean, if Gold Pride could do something, it'll go up. I think if you want to play Gold Pride, I think on Friday when this is like $3, just buy it. $2 on the Starfrost trap. I guess it's just not that good. The generator card at 3. I am going to talk about generators later on. $3 on C62. That's shocking. $3 on Leon. $3 on Chaos Archfiend. Nice. Love to see it. $2 on the Ultra Carries here. That's really good. I actually think if you just want to play Gold Pride right now, it's not. It's pretty cheap. I just think it'll drop more on Friday. And then the rest of the set, $1 on Made to Order, Mermaid Outfitter. Definitely something that's kind of cute here. But yeah, Photon Hypernova, you know, it's got its bangers and it's got its losers, right? Cartesia over here, these are about $40 here. $40 is not that bad for a Cartesia. I told people that this card, when it was $13.15, it's going to get a fusion that has its name on it, right? Get your copies at $13.15. And I always told people, even when it went to 30, then went back to 20, I'm like, oh, this card's still going to go up when we actually get it. And here we are at $40. I'm not shocked at this at all. If you listen to my Mark Watches and you want this card, well, you knew the best times to pick them up and why to pick them up as well. Because a lot of players will know what to pick up because other people will tell them, but I like to explain it. Which, obviously, that's why you're watching my videos, right? No brainer, right? But it's always better to be an informed player rather than a player who follows the herd and knows, oh, I'm going to get this because everyone wants to get this. It's better to get to know the reasons. Now, OTS 21 is kind of shocking me. Because Fenrir's are 95. And if you go over here, Ultra Fenrir's are about 65. I would, if you want ulti Fenrir's, 95 is fine. I would actually pick up a playset for $95, $97. And if you have ultras, just sell your ultras right now. Like, that's just ridiculous. You're upgrading for $90 overall from ultras to ultis. That's just absolutely ridiculous, personally. Then you got Rhino Heart 65. I see this being like a $30 ulti, maybe even less. Overtime, mind you. 56 for blues. That's actually pretty good. I don't know why blues worth more than Rhino Heart. I think that's ridiculous. They're good, but they don't have the swirl like we thought. And guess who was right? A lot of people said I was wrong. I'm like, nope. Wait till we get it. I don't have any faith in Konami. And that's the thing. Everyone has faith in this company, and you're not supposed to. You're just not supposed to. And then the rest of this, I mean, it's just, it doesn't matter. It's dog water. You know what I mean? It's just bad. Bujinki Asahima's here, dual overload. These are about $18, 18. I mean, if you go verified here, because there's not many verifieds on the first page, they go up to $20. This card is the new way that Sprite play. There's the combos already. They need 2 copies because 2 copies of this replaces 2 copies of Sprite Elf. So this basically is a Sprite card at this point. So until it gets a reprint, which Konami could put this in Maze of Memories. I think it's possible because they're looked at dual overload for Crystal Revenge. We just need them. If you are holding on to buying this card, or you're in the fence, well, right today, I think, you know, it's February 9th, I believe, something like that. We have the full set release of Maze of Memories on the 10th of March, so exactly 30 days, but we get the list beforehand. Keep an eye on for the list and then make your decision, especially because since the format is new right now, especially with Photon Hypernova in the mix, and you want to see, do I really want to commit to Sprite or not? You might as well see if it's going to get a reprint, right? Hungry Burger here, Spell Rulers, these are like basically money. I kind of hate it, to be honest with you here, going up to like $4 or $5. It's pretty stupid, to be honest. But the Magic Ruler ones, you want these. You got Near Mint Light Plays for... It's just so stupid. $1, but you got the first sets here at $6.50 for 2, going up to $20. Funny enough, this could go up. I actually always tell people to buy meme cards because this is a really bad example, but Dogecoin was a meme, and people bought into Dogecoin and literally just paid their college tuition when that shit skyrocketed, which was really funny. And I'm not like a crypto bro. I actually don't really like crypto that much, but it went up because of a meme, and we've had cards in the game go up because of memes as well, like Hungry Burger, and we've seen a lot more of the new archetype that we're getting in Wild Survivors, and you technically could play Hungry Burger in there, And people are saying it could be in the set. You never know, right? You never really know. So a little too much for Hungry Burger, but stupid. Then you got your, your recipes here. Spell ruler. No, I don't care about spell ruler. Spell ruler is stupid. They're like dollars, but magic ruler here. You want lightly played near mints. They're about, yeah, like cents literally here. First editions though are like $1. If you want to get your first edition common meme cards, they're not terrible. Not bad at all. Steel's Warm Roach. Now, I told people to get this because of the older format, as well as it's the rank 4 Abyss Dweller Forecasture. Now, it's not like Abyss Dweller at all, mind you, but what I mean is it's the new hot rank 4. Super rares right now are about $18-23 for supers, but then you have secrets here. Just get the secrets. Don't get the supers. If you have a super right now or supers, order yourself some secrets and try to sell yourself sell the supers, because that's stupid. Get the first editions while you can. Runic tip here. Runics have been going up. Now you got tip here at $35, right? Which is okay, whatever. This card's about 25 to 40 usually, right? CRs are about, I want to go near mint verified here. 65 here. You got a cheap copy until they go up to 80s. Cool, right? Nothing's wrong with tip specifically. My issue comes with fountain. Okay, you got 7 here. If you want them all, but $35 for your runic fountains. But CRs, you could get just go get the CR. It's not worth getting the Ultra at this point. That is very, very stupid. Hugging the Runic Wings here. These are about $18. Going up to 20. A lot of people want to play Labyrinth and Runic now that we are out of the tier limit format, which is great. And I think with Kashtira on board, at least Kashtira is a lot easier and to deal with than tier, and it's a lot shorter than tier. Even if you have all your monster zones blocked, at least you get to your turn faster. So there is that. Now, by the way, if you can get Total Master boxes right now, and by the way, look, welcome Labyrinth here, $43 boxes, very, very cheap right now, very cheap. If you want to get boxes, go ahead and get your boxes. Very, very good to get them. Starlight Veilers are $619, $760, and they kind of go up to $900 from here. I'm not too shocked. I knew this card was gonna hit 1,000 eventually. I just thought it would be sooner. Then you have ultis here. 120, 120, 140. I mean, they're not bad for lightly played unlimiteds. First editions are going to rock you about $375. I would personally get, if you have a Starlight Rare, or you could get a Starlight Rare for cheap, go ahead and do so. But when the Starlights are about 1,000, I would rather have a place of ultis for about 1,000. That's kind of my say on a Veiler, because a lot of people are always kind of wondering on that. Dark Magician, the Adidas exclusive here. These are $300. Now, look, I'm going to be honest with you here. Even this card could go down, but I told people it will drop to $250, $300. And here we are at about $270 to $300. So if you're waiting to get these and you didn't get them when they were, $400, $500, $600, like I told you not to, well, congratulations. You can use that money to go grab 2 copies if you feel like it, which isn't a bad idea, honestly. Would I grab a copy at this price? I mean, it's kind of weird because I don't know what the people who bought these out are going to do with them, right? But they are selling here at $300. If you really just, how already is there a mod play? Oh, there was a indent. Okay, kind of stupid, but all right. $300 for your Dark Magician here. It's not that bad at all. If you have someone in your local card store that is willing to go, let me just make sure these are $275 here. If you have someone in your local card store that's trying to get rid of this and you want to give them a number, that is not that bad. I mean, like, let's say you get this for like $225. That's pretty good, I would say. Generators. I've already went over these, actually, which is really funny. And I told people to grab them. I'm going to go... here's what I'm going to do, because I don't really care about the light plays. You got Mardel's here. I want to see how many listings there are with the filters. There's 7s going up to 7s again, but they had 40-something listings. Now they have 27. If you want Secret Mardel's, it's not bad to grab these. Again, it's also a generic plant card, because if you guys don't know what Mardel does, when it is summoned in any way, you can add a generator or a plant monster, and it's a level 8. Plants have a lot of synergy with level 8. So You can get this on the board and search an extender or something you need, and then just like put it into a Tachyon or something. 5 on boss stages, good. 3s on Lava Turret. Look, I just feel like this card is going to be Sense eventually. So just get this one at Sense because we already have 108 listings, 148 listings at $3. A lot of people are going to be opening up Photon Hypernova, and there's not enough Generaider players. So $3 going up to 4 on Lopters. You're going to be wanting to grab your Lopters ASAP. Like, this card has no reprint. Go ahead and grab this. And if you really are budget, you know, do you have the cheaper copies here? Dollars on this, dollars on this. I would get all your Generaider stuff just right now. Just pull the trigger and get it. Ultimate Slayer, Starlight Rares are about 175 for Unlimited. Nobody's paying that. First editions are about 190 to 200. It's not a bad card. I personally, it's just not good right now, right? That's kind of the issue. But like, if you go, I think it's decently, because if you have to side for this and you have to like have your extra at a certain point, so it's a little hard to utilize because depending what's in the format, right? Like, let's say if there's a synchro, so like if there's like a very big fusion format, I think this will come back because you send a monster from your extra to the graveyard, target monster put controls, and then shuffle into the deck, right? So gets rid of Winda, and then you Entis effect will pop a card, right? For example, right? I think if you're playing against, like, it just depends. Where are you going to play against a deck that has a lot of, say, fusions or like synchros, because synchros have a few effects in the grave, but they're not as great as the fusions. That's kind of the thing with Ultimate Slayers. You have to tune your extra deck to this card, and it's very hard to do that. And then the last buyout we have here is Frostosaurus. If you have not smashed that like button, go ahead and do so. Let's see if we get 100 likes. Subscribe if you have not already. And if you're buying any cards of TCG player, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. So Frostosaurus, this could be played in the new Dinosaur deck. And also Solda, which we'll go over here. Near mints are like 40, 50 here, 70. I don't think this is going to last, really. Or at least it shouldn't. It's really funny because I did not expect Solda to actually get bought out. I actually want to see what Ultras are as well. So, any second here. You got Ultras at like 5s here. It's pretty bad, to be honest. And then you have Ultis at like 12s. First editions are 14. I mean, they go up to 20. So if you want to grab this just in case you want to have your nice ulti, you could go for it. I mean, again, it is a good card. It's just Volzars can't really use it. And it was level 6 is a weird, kind of a weird. Like, they never really it's not that this is a bad card for dinosaurs. It's just they never had good access to it because it's a rank 6, which is like a very weird level in the game. When it comes to XYZs, not anything else, just specifically XYZs. And it takes 2 dinosaurs. But now that they can make it, it's a good card. I mean, plus it's what's called, you just have to detach 1. So when you make this, you have basically 2 monster pops, but you have to activate them right when they hit the field, which is good. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, blah blah blah. I already said that earlier, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.